If you have a reactive dog and you are desperate for ways to help reduce their reactions, I'm Abby. I'm a certified dog trainer, and I would love to share some tips with you. The dog you see in these videos is my formerly reactive dog, Harvey, who I worked very hard with to get to where he is today. One of the best things you can do at the start of a training journey with a reactive dog is to try and avoid reactions. The more a dog repeats the behavior of reacting, the more likely they are to do it again. When a dog gets to the point of actually having a reaction, they are not in a training mindset. They are having a panic attack. They are so over threshold. It's just not the ideal time to start trying to teach them something new. I would recommend starting to look for areas in your neighborhood where you can walk without seeing your dog's trigger. Most of the time, a dog's trigger is seeing other dogs, as was Harvey's, and so we walked on college campuses on the weekends when nobody was there, or we would walk at parks with big open spaces and walk at times where not a lot of people would be at the park. When it comes to the actual training, one of the best things that you can do is start doing the look at that game religiously. If you have not heard of what the look at that game is, it's basically setting up a training scenario where your dog can look at their trigger from a distance that they can handle. You'll reinforce your dog every single time they look at their trigger. This game only works if you're practicing from a distance in which your dog can disengage from their trigger and take treats from you. In the video you see here, there's a dog down the street in the top corner of the video. You can see Harvey's able to notice the dog is there and easily disengage with them. You might have to start off quite a distance from the trigger in the beginning, and that is okay and normal. It's also going to take some practice for your dog to understand what the game is. Harvey has done a lot of work with this training game, so you can see in all these videos he looks at his trigger and then immediately looks back at me because he knows he's going to get reinforced. This training game is reinforcing your dog for acknowledging that their trigger is there but re-engaging with you and remaining calm. The other thing this game does is ensure that your dog pairs their trigger with something positive happening, like food. You never want to associate seeing other dogs or people walking by with something negative. Your reactive dog already associates their trigger with stress. What we need to do is change the way they feel about the thing that's stressing them out. We can set it up to where their trigger predicts good things like treats and praise from us. Having a reactive dog can be incredibly frustrating and exhausting, and I totally understand that. A reactive dog is a term that is commonly thrown around, and it's actually one that I don't typically love to use. It categorizes a wide range of emotions your dog could be feeling into one label, which I don't totally love. But a reminder that a dog is reacting because they are stressed and scared and overwhelmed. The goal should not just be to stop the barking behavior. It should be to help your dog overcome the emotions that they're dealing with. Follow me for more dog training tips.